Come in slowly. There's nothing you need to do right away, nothing to fix, nothing to figure out. Just let yourself arrive where you are, lying down in the dark, with a voice keeping you company for a while. You're here because you're tired, deeply tired, and yet your body won't switch off. Maybe you've been lying here a while already, eyes closed, mind still running, muscles still holding on to the day like the day isn't over yet. That strange state, exhausted and wired at the same time, the body braced as if something still needs handling, even though there's nothing left to handle tonight. Maybe you searched for something like wired but tired, or how to calm your nervous system for sleep. Maybe you typed somatic exercises for sleep, or vagus nerve reset, or body scan to fall asleep, into a search bar at some late hour, hoping something would help you power down. If that's how you found your way here, this was made for you, exactly for this, exactly for tonight. Here's what we're going to do, and I'll say it plainly once so you don't have to think about it again. We're not going to argue with your thoughts. We're not going to try to talk your mind into being calm. That almost never works at this hour, and you already know it. Instead, we're going to work from the body upward. The body has its own language, and tonight we'll speak it. Long, slow exhales, a gentle drift of attention around the room, a low, soft hum in the chest if you want it. And then pass by pass, we'll visit the places where you hold the day, the jaw, the eyes, the shoulders, the hands, the belly, and we'll let them stand down, one at a time, over and over, until the bracing turns to softening and the softening turns to sleep. One honest thing before we begin, and then we won't mention it again. This is a calming practice, not medical advice or treatment. It doesn't cure anything and it isn't therapy. If stress or sleeplessness is really wearing you down night after night, a doctor or a therapist is the right person to talk to. That's real care and you deserve it. What we're doing here is simpler and humbler than that. It's a way of telling your body, in its own language, that it's safe to rest. Many people find it very calming. That's all it claims to be, and tonight, that may be enough. So settle in now, properly. Let the covers be however they are. Let your head find the pillow's deepest spot. Uncross anything that's crossed. Let your hands rest wherever they land, on your belly, at your sides, it doesn't matter. If you need to shift one more time to get comfortable, do it now slowly, and then let the body be still, not held still, just allowed to be still. Good. Now the breath. This is where the downshift begins. There's a simple thing your body already knows how to do, and it's been doing it your whole life without you noticing. When you breathe in, everything quickens just slightly, the heart picks up a touch. And when you breathe out, slowly, everything eases. The heart slows a little, the system leans toward rest. The long exhale is the body's own brake pedal. It's the signal built in, older than words, that says the danger has passed. You can stand down now, nothing mystical about it. It's just how the calming branch of your nervous system listens. It doesn't listen to arguments, it listens to the out-breath. So we're going to breathe with the out-breath longer than the in-breath, noticeably longer, unhurried, and we're going to do it for a while because the body doesn't respond to one signal, it responds to a pattern, a steady, repeated message. Safe, safe, safe. Let's begin. Breathe in gently through the nose, an easy breath, not a big one, maybe a slow count of 4 in your own time. And now let it out, long, slow, through the nose or through softly parted lips, whichever feels easier, letting the exhale take twice as long as the in-breath if it wants to, letting it trail off at the end, all the way to empty, no pushing, just letting the air leave. And pause there for a heartbeat at the bottom, nothing to do, and let the next breath come in on its own. In, easy, unforced. And out, long, slow, like a door swinging closed very gently, like the last of the air leaving a room that's done for the night. Good, keep going, just like that. I'll stay with you. In, soft. And out, long, letting the exhale carry a little of the day out with it. Whatever the day was, it's leaving in small pieces now on the breath. There's no perfect way to do this. If you lose count, there is no count. If the breath is a little ragged at first, that's fine. A tired, wired body often breathes raggedly for the first minute or two. It smooths out on its own. You don't have to make it smooth. You just have to keep offering the long exhale, and the body does the rest. In gently, and out slow, all the way down. Notice, if you can, the very end of the exhale, that quiet little shelf at the bottom, just before the next breath rises. There's a stillness there, a small, complete stillness. You don't have to hold it or stretch it. Just notice it as you pass through, like noticing the bottom of a valley on a slow walk downhill. And in again, the breath rising by itself. And out, long, letting the shoulders drop a millimeter with it, letting the chest soften with it, letting the weight of you press a little more honestly into the bed. Each long exhale is one more repetition of the same message. It's over, you're safe, you can rest. Your body may not believe it on the first breath or the fifth. That's normal. It's been braced for hours, maybe all day. It takes a little while for the message to land. That's why we don't rush. We just keep sending it. In quiet. And out long, slower than feels necessary, slower than the day ever allowed. And in and out, and maybe on this one, let there be the smallest sigh in it, not dramatic, just the sound the body makes when it's setting something down. Good, let the breathing continue like this now on its own, in the background, long out breaths, easy in breaths. You don't need to manage it anymore. It will keep going the way water keeps flowing downhill. And while it does, we'll add the next layer. This one is even gentler. Without moving your head much, maybe without moving it at all, let your attention drift slowly around the room you're in. If your eyes are closed, let them stay closed. You can sense the room without seeing it. If they're open a crack in the dark, let the gaze wander loosely, unhurried, wherever it wants to go. Sense the ceiling above you, just its presence, quiet, unmoving. It's been there all along, doing nothing, asking nothing. Sense the walls around the bed, the near one, the far one, the shape of the room holding the dark the way a bowl holds water. Sense the door, wherever it is, closed or open. It's just a door tonight, nothing coming through it, nothing needed from you on the other side of it. The window, if there is one, the faint difference in the dark where it sits, maybe a thin line of light at the edge, maybe nothing at all, just night out there, going about its own business without you. Listen for a moment to the sounds of the room, the small ones, a hum somewhere maybe, the house settling, your own breath, or almost nothing, just the deep, furred quiet of a room at night. Here's why we do this, said once softly. A nervous system that's braced is a nervous system that's still keeping watch. Part of you has been scanning all day, for problems, for messages, for the next thing, and it doesn't stop just because you lie down. But when you let the attention move slowly, loosely around the actual space you're in, and it finds nothing, no threat, no task, just a ceiling and walls and a door and the dark, the watching part gets its answer directly. Not from words, from looking. There's nothing here, nothing needs guarding. The watch can end for tonight. So take your time with it. One more slow drift around the room, the corner over there, the soft bulk of furniture, the floor you can't see but know is there, everything in its place, everything at rest before you. The room went off duty hours ago, and now, finally, so can you. And let the attention come back home now, back from the room, back into the body, into the weight of you lying here, the head heavy on the pillow, the back settled against the mattress, the legs long and still, the breath still moving, low and slow, out breaths still longer than in breaths, all on their own. The room is safe, the breath is slow, the watch is ending. Now we go into the body itself, into the places where the day is held, and we begin letting them go one by one. This is the heart of tonight, and we'll take it slowly, and we'll take it more than once. because the body releases in layers, like a fist that opens finger by finger, and each pass-through softens what the last pass loosened. Begin at the jaw. The jaw holds more of the day than almost anywhere else. Hours of holding words in, holding expressions steady, pressing through, and by night the jaw muscles are quietly clenched without you ever deciding to clench them. So bring your attention there now to the hinge of the jaw just below the ears, and on your next long exhale, let the jaw drop, just slightly. Let the teeth part inside the closed mouth, upper and lower teeth no longer touching. Just a small dark gap between them. And let the tongue go soft. This one matters more than it seems. The tongue braces too, pressed up against the roof of the mouth all day. Let it fall away from the palate. Let it lie heavy and thick and loose in the floor of the mouth, like something set down. Breathe out, long, and let the whole mouth become an unclenched, unbusy place. Good, one more exhale here, jaw slack, tongue heavy, the face already beginning to change. Now the eyes, the small muscles around the eyes, they've been focusing since the moment you woke, narrowing, aiming, tracking screens and faces and roads. Let them stop aiming now, let the eyeballs rest back in their sockets, heavy, unfocused, pointed at nothing. Let the eyelids lie closed with their own weight rather than being held closed, and let the little muscles at the temples and between the brows smooth out on a long, slow breath, the forehead widening. Going flat and calm like still water. Out slow, the whole face softening now, jaw, tongue, eyes, brow, the face of someone who has nothing left to hold. Down to the shoulders. All day they've been creeping up, toward the ears, a half-inch of bracing you never asked for. It's the body's oldest guard posture, shoulders up, protecting the neck, and tonight there is nothing to protect against. So on this next exhale, let the shoulders slide down the back, away from the ears, let them fall open and heavy against the mattress. Feel the bed take their weight, it can hold them, it's been waiting all day to hold them. Breathe out again, long, and let them drop once more. There's often a second layer, a little more give hiding under the first. Let the bed have that too. And the arms follow the shoulders, heavy along your sides or resting on your body, the upper arms letting go, the elbows, the forearms, down into the hands. The hands, look at what the hands have done today, gripped, typed, carried, held, and even now they may be curled slightly half-made fists ready. Let them unmake themselves. Let the fingers uncurl on a long exhale, going loose, slightly open, palms soft, nothing to hold tonight, nothing to reach for, hands that are completely, honestly off duty, warm and heavy wherever they lie. Out slow, the arms and hands sinking. Now the chest and the belly, and here, if you'd like, we'll add the hum I mentioned. It's simple and it's optional, and it's quiet enough that no one else in the house would hear it. On your next exhale, instead of breathing out silently, let the breath carry a low hum, mouth closed, a soft mmmmmm, low in the chest, as low and lazy as your voice will comfortably go, not a performance, more like the sound a big engine makes winding down. Try it now, breathe in gently, and hum the exhale, long, low, mmmmmm, letting it trail off at the end into silence. Feel where it vibrates, in the chest, the throat, maybe the lips, the face, faintly behind the breastbone. That gentle vibration, riding the long exhale, is another one of those bottom-up signals. A slow hum naturally stretches the out-breath, and many people find the vibration itself deeply settling, something about sound made low in one's own chest, in the dark, in safety. The body seems to recognize it. Again, in soft. And hum it out, long, low, mmmmmm, letting the jaw stay slack behind the closed lips, letting the shoulders stay down, the hum doing the exhaling for you. Once more, in, and out, humming, low as it will go, fading, fading, into quiet. And now let the hum rest. You can bring it back anytime tonight, any exhale you like, or let it go entirely. Either way, notice the throat now, how it feels after those low sounds. A little warmer maybe, a little more open. The throat is another holding place. All day it swallows things down, holds words back, tightens around what isn't said. Let it be wide and soft now, warm, nothing waiting in it, nothing held in it. And below the throat, the belly. The belly may be the most honest muscle you have. It clenches when the day is hard and it doesn't always notice when the day ends. Bring your attention there, low, beneath the navel, and on the next long exhale, let the belly stop bracing. Let it go round and soft and undefended. Let it rise and fall with the breath the way a sleeping animal's belly does. No holding it in, no one to hold it in for. Just a soft, warm, rising and falling weight in the dark. Breathe out slow and feel warmth gathering there in the belly. The way warmth gathers in a room when the fire's been lit a while. Let that warmth spread a little with each exhale, up into the chest, down into the hips. The low back next, the back that carried you all day, upright, alert. Let it lengthen and settle against the mattress. Let the muscles along the spine, the long ropes on either side, slacken strand by strand on the out-breath. The mattress presses up, you press down, and somewhere in that meeting, the back finally understands it isn't holding you up anymore, something else is. And the legs, the thighs going heavy, the knees unlocking that last invisible degree, the calves loose, the ankles falling open, feet tipping gently outward the way feet do only in real rest. The soles of the feet soft, done walking, done standing, done. Breathe out long and feel the whole length of you now, face slack, shoulders down, hands open, belly soft, back settled, legs heavy, one long, warm, loosening body lying in a safe room in the dark, breathing out longer than it breathes in. That was the first pass, and the first pass is only the beginning, because the body lets go in layers, and underneath everything you just released, there is more, softer, quieter tension, the kind that only shows itself once the loud tension is gone. So we're going to go through again, slower this time, warmer, and you don't have to do anything but listen and breathe out long, and let each place we visit give up a little more. Come back up to the face, gently, to the jaw first, always the jaw, and notice, has it crept back into holding while we traveled down the body? It often does, no matter. Exhale and let it fall slack again, teeth apart, tongue heavy, and this time imagine warmth there, at the hinges of the jaw below the ears, as if warm water were resting against them, the muscles going pliable in the warmth, softening the way wax softens. The jaw hanging loose from the skull, held by nothing, needed for nothing. And around the eyes, the fine muscles at the temples, at the brow, they hold so little weight, and yet they hold so much of the day. Let them go soft the way paper goes soft in humid air, losing its stiffness, losing its edges. The eyelids resting on the eyes now with no effort at all, the way a leaf rests on still water, not pressing, not floating away, just lying where it landed. And breathe out, slow. The shoulders again, but this time don't lower them, just notice their weight, how heavy a shoulder actually is, bone and muscle, when nothing is asking it to lift. Let that weight belong to the mattress now, on loan to the night, the arms following, heavy from the shoulder down, the way a coat is heavy when you finally take it off and drape it over a chair. You've taken the arms off in a sense, hung them up, they'll be there in the morning. For now, they're just warm weight lying alongside you, and they need nothing from you at all. And the hands, this second time through, let the hands be like gloves with no hands inside them, just their soft shape resting on the covers, fingers curled the way they curl on their own when no one is telling them anything, the palms warm, there's a small pulse in the fingertips, if you listen with the skin instead of the ears, a tiny, patient rhythm. It has been keeping that rhythm your whole life without ever once asking for your help. It will keep it all night. You can leave it alone. Out breath, long, longer than you think it can go, and then the pause at the bottom, resting there a moment, nothing missing. The chest now, we passed through quickly the first time, so stay a while, feel the ribs, how they widen a little on the in-breath and settle on the out, like a slow door easing shut on a well-oiled hinge. No creak, no effort, opening, closing, and each time the ribs settle, let them settle a fraction lower, a fraction softer, the chest becoming less of a wall and more of a curtain, something the breath moves through instead of something that guards. And under the ribs, the diaphragm, that wide, quiet muscle you almost never think of, it has worked every minute of this day, and every day before it. Let it work gently now, low and slow, nothing dramatic, just the breath dropping down into the body like a stone dropping into deep water, sinking without hurry, coming to rest on a soft bottom. And out. Belly once more, soft already, softer now, and this time notice the warmth that lives there when the clenching stops. Not warmth you make, warmth that was always there, hidden under the holding, the way the ground stays warm after sunset, long after the light is gone. You are that ground now, holding the day's warmth quietly, giving it back to the dark, a little at a time. Low back, hips, let them widen, let the pelvis be a wide, heavy bowl resting in the bed, and everything above it pours down into that bowl on the exhale. The chest pouring down, the belly pouring down, settling, the way sand settles in water once you stop stirring, grain by grain, drifting to the bottom, going still. The legs, and this pass, feel them not as two things, but as one long weight below the hips. A slow, warm heaviness that starts where the belly ends and goes all the way to the dark past your feet. No borders in it, no knees, no ankles. If you don't go looking for them, just weight, just warmth, just length, lying down the length of the bed like a shadow lies down a hallway in the evening. Breathe out and let the second pass end there, not with effort, just by finishing. And now something even simpler, because by this hour the body doesn't need instructions anymore. It needs company, so for a while, don't work on anything, just be with the whole of it at once. The entire body as one field, one landscape seen from far enough away that the details blur, and watch what that landscape does when nobody manages it. It settles, that's all it does. Left alone in the dark, in a safe room, a body settles like a house settles at night. You've heard it, the small ticks and sighs of wood cooling, of beams letting go of the day's heat. Nothing wrong with a house that ticks as it cools. It's the sound of standing down. And if your body twitches now, or sighs on its own, or swallows, or the breath catches and releases, that's the same thing, the small sounds of a structure going quiet for the night. Let them happen, they're good signs, the system easing off its load. Out breath, slow, the house cooling. And feel, if you can, the whole shape of yourself from the inside, not the parts. The shape, a warm human shape lying still in the dark, the same shape people have made in beds for as long as there have been beds, on their sides, on their backs, curled or long, millions of nights. This exact posture of surrender, you're not inventing anything tonight. You're joining something ancient and completely ordinary, a body giving itself to sleep, the oldest habit there is. And breathe out. Somewhere far off, the world is still going. A car on a distant road, maybe, a pipe somewhere in the walls, the wind doing its slow work outside, and none of it needs you. That may be the deepest thing the body learns at this hour, that the world runs on without its help. The roads keep being roads, the walls keep standing, the night keeps turning toward morning at its own speed. And the body, hearing all this, finally believes it can be off duty, truly off. Not on call, not half listening, off. Out long and rest in the pause. Now a slow, sparse pass, the sparsest yet, just a few words for each place, and long quiet between them. The body knows the route by now, it only needs the lightest touch. Forehead smooth, eyes dark and still, jaw unhooked, throat open, shoulders poured out, arms laid down, hands empty, chest a soft door easing, belly round, warm, back given to the bed, hips wide and heavy, legs long, gone quiet, feet finished, and the breath moving through all of it, low tide going out, a little further out each time. Stay there, nowhere to get to. There's a kind of weight that comes now at this depth, different from the earlier heaviness. Earlier, heavy meant tired, now heavy means held. Feel the difference. The mattress isn't just under you, it's holding you, the way water holds a floating thing, pressing up exactly as much as you press down. A perfect agreement worked out without words. And under the mattress, the frame, under the frame, the floor. Under the floor, the building's bones, going down and down into the ground, and the ground itself, enormous and patient, holding everything, holding the house, the street, the sleeping neighbors, the trees with their roots spread wide in the dark soil, all of it held. You are lying on top of something that has never once dropped anything. It will not start with you. You can give it your whole weight, every gram of you. It was always going to carry it anyway. Breathe out and give a little more of yourself to the ground. And again, a little more. There's no bottom to this. That's the quiet secret. You can keep letting go all night and never run out of letting go. Each exhale finds another small holding you didn't know was there, a thread of effort behind the knee, a whisper of readiness in the wrist, and each one found dissolves, not because you make it dissolve, because being noticed, gently in the dark, is all it was waiting for. Out in slow. Let the attention itself soften now. The attention has been working too all this time, traveling, noticing, listening. Let it get sleepy. Let it stop moving in straight lines. Let it drift the way attention drifts at the very edge of sleep, touching things lightly and letting them go. The warmth of the covers, gone. The sound of your own breath, gone. A half-formed picture of something, a road, a room, a face, rising and dissolving before it finishes. That's the mind beginning its own descent. Those loose, drifting fragments are the doorway. You don't have to make sense of them. Sense is a daytime thing. At night, thoughts are allowed to come apart in your hands like wet paper. Let them. And breathe out. If a real thought comes, a tomorrow thought, a list thought, something with edges, you don't have to fight it. Just notice that it has weight, like everything else tonight, and let it lie down too. Thoughts get tired when nobody feeds them. Let it lie down somewhere near you, like a dog settling on the floor by the bed. It can sleep there. It doesn't need answering. Nothing needs answering until the sun is up. And the sun is a long, long way from up. The night is deep now, and deep night has its own texture. Feel it. The air in the room at this hour is different, stiller. It has stopped moving the way daytime air moves. It just rests on things, on the furniture, on the folded clothes, on your face, very lightly, a weightless blanket over the blanket. Everything in the room is doing what you're doing, lying still, being dark, waiting for nothing. Breathe out into that stillness, and let your exhale be one more quiet thing the room absorbs. The body is barely yours now in the best way. It has become scenery, a warm hill under the covers, rising and falling so slightly, you could watch it from a small distance, the way you'd watch a field breathe under wind if fields breathed, and maybe they do this slowly. Everything at this hour breathes this slowly. The trees outside moving less and less, the water in the pipes resting, the whole street exhaling its long single exhale that lasts until dawn. You are part of that now, one more slow breather in a world of slow breathers. Out long and let it thin at the end. Let the breath get smaller on its own. It will. A resting body needs so little air, sips, not drafts. Let it find that small, economical rhythm and don't correct it. Small breath, soft belly, heavy bones, the arithmetic of sleep. Somewhere in you, the guard that stood all day has sat down. You can almost feel the place where it was standing, behind the sternum maybe, or at the base of the skull, a post, now empty, and the emptiness there isn't a lack. It's a softness, a door left open in a safe house, nothing coming through it but night air. Breathe out through that open door. And now even the listening can soften. You've been listening to this voice for a long while. Let the words start to matter less. Let them become weather, a low sound moving through the room that asks nothing of you. You don't need to follow anymore. Following is effort, and we're past effort. If whole sentences slide by unheard, that is the practice working. The voice will keep going for a while, and you will keep sinking, and the two don't need to stay in touch. Slow out. Warmth in the feet. You didn't put it there. It arrived. Warmth arrives in a body that has stopped bracing. The way animals come out once the field goes quiet. Let it spread up through the ankles, pool behind the knees, rise slow through the long bones. A low tide of warmth coming in while the tide of breath goes out. Two tides, moving through one still body, neither one needing to be watched. The hands are warm too now, and heavier than they've been all night. Hands sink last, sometimes. They're so used to being ready, but feel them now, deeply asleep before the rest of you, little pioneers, already over the border, and the arms following them down, and the shoulders following the arms. Breathe out and follow. The face is doing that final thing faces do, going anonymous. The expressions all put away, not smiling, not frowning, not preparing, just a face, resting the way it looked when you were very small and someone checked on you in the night and stood a moment in the doorway, watching you breathe. You are safe like that now, watched over by nothing but the dark, which is enough. The dark has watched over sleepers forever. It's good at it. Out. Heavier. The bed has warmed to the exact shape of you. There is nowhere in the world right now shaped more precisely for your body than this spot. It took all night to make, your heat, your weight, your slow settling, a mold of rest, and you fit it completely, nothing about you sticking out into the cold, every part accounted for, every part down. Breathe out, barely. Words are getting further apart now, that's right. The spaces are where sleep lives, not in the words between them. Soft belly, loose jaw, long slow out. The night holds, the ground holds, you are held. Nothing left on watch, nothing left undone that tonight can do. The day is a closed room somewhere behind you, lights off, door shut. And ahead there's only this, warmth, weight, the small tide of breath, going out and out. If you're still hearing this at all, you don't need to be. Let go of the voice like letting go of a railing at the shallow end. The water holds you, it held you all along. Out in slow. Sinking is not falling, feel that. Falling is fast and alone. Sinking is slow and held, you are sinking through the warmth, through the weight, through the soft dark layers of almost sleep. Each layer a little quieter, a little dimmer, a little further from the surface where the day happens, and there's no bottom to reach, only deeper rest. The breath now, hardly anything, a thread in, and a long, thin, silvery out, the body running on embers, banked for the night, warm at the core, quiet at the edges. Heavy, warm, held, and the room breathes around you, slow as a sleeping thing itself, walls resting, air resting, the whole small world of this room lying down with you. Out. Let even the sense of a body blur now, just warmth in the shape of you, weight without borders, breath without a breather. The night moving through, gentle, unhurried, carrying everything downward softly toward the deep. Down. Soft. And the dark holds steady, patient, asking nothing, while somewhere far inside, the last small light of waking dims on its own, the way a window dims across a valley, no hand on the switch, just the hour arriving. And no one needs to catch it. Nothing needs to be done about a light going out at the right time. It is simply the order of things, waking dims, rest rises, like warmth rising through a floor. You breathe out, long, unhurried. Somewhere far off, maybe, a sound, a car on a distant road, a pipe ticking as the house cools, let it pass through you like weather. Sounds at this hour are not messages. They are just the world turning over in its own sleep. Nothing in them for you, nothing that needs an answer. They arrive, and they fade, and the fading is part of the quiet, not a break in it. Out in soft. Think of snow, how it comes down without a sound of its own, how each small weight lands and stays, and the landscape doesn't resist it, doesn't hold its shape against it. It lets itself be covered, slowly, evenly, until every hard edge is a soft one. Let rest come down on you like that now, landing on the forehead, staying, landing on the shoulders, staying, landing along the arms, the hips, the long bones of the legs. Each breath out another slow layer settling over you, no single layer heavy, but together, a deep, muffling white quiet, the kind of quiet that makes even the ground sleep. Breathe out, let another layer land. And another. The jaw under the snow, it has nothing left to say and nowhere left to hold, teeth apart, tongue lying in the dark of the mouth like something small and warm in its burrow. Let it be a creature that has already gone to sleep before you. It doesn't wait for you, it just sleeps. And its sleep pulls at yours, gently, the way one sleeper's breathing slows the others. Out and slow. The eyes, so far behind their lids now, let them be windows in winter, frosted over, nothing to see through, nothing trying to see, the tiny muscles around them soft as thawed ground, the space between the eyebrows wide and unmarked, like a field no one has walked across, and no one will till morning. And breathe out. Down at the far end of you, the feet, two quiet weights at the border of the warmth. They carried the whole day and asked for nothing. Let them be the first fully asleep, heavy as loaves, warm as loaves, done, and let sleep move up from them slowly, through the ankles, up the calves like warm water rising in the dark, behind the knees, into the long muscles of the thighs, which loosen the way rope loosens when the load is set down. No more load, only length. Only rest. Out, barely a sound. The hips wide and grounded, the pelvis a heavy bowl, resting level, holding nothing but warmth, the low back sighing into the mattress in its own time. You don't have to arrange any of this. It is happening the way tide happens, the way night happens. You are only the shore it happens to. And breathe out. There is a kind of trust the body has that the mind forgets. The heart does not ask permission to beat. The lungs do not wait for instructions. All night long, without you, the quiet machinery keeps its small faithful rounds, blood making its slow circuits like a night watchman with a warm lantern, unhurried, checking each room of you and finding all of them fine. You can leave everything to that, you always have. Every night of your life, you closed your eyes and the body carried on, tender and competent in the dark. It will again tonight. It is already doing it. Listen, under everything, the soft engine of being alive, idling low, needing nothing from you. Out, long, thin. Hands open or curled, however they lie, let them be gloves someone took off at the door, emptied of the hands that gripped, shaped only by memory now, soft, finished. They will be picked up again in the morning, but the morning is a country far from here, and no roads run there tonight. Only this bed, only this dark, only the breath going out. And breathe out. Somewhere in you there may still be one small watcher, a last thin filament of attention, keeping half an eye. You can thank it, it has been loyal, and then gently relieve it of its post. Nothing to guard, the doors of the day are shut. The room is proven safe, you checked it yourself. Hours ago it feels like. Let the watcher lie down too. Let it curl up somewhere warm behind the breastbone, off duty, off the clock. Just another sleeper now, in a body full of sleepers. Be out and soft, be down. And feel how the breath has changed since we began. You don't have to measure it, just notice, dimly from far away, how low it rides now, how little it asks, the belly barely lifting, the long exhale spilling out on its own, like water finding the low places. This is the breathing of someone already mostly asleep. You are borrowing it, and soon it won't be borrowed. And breathe out. Let me tell you about an old house at night, not to think about, just to rest inside. An old house, when everyone has gone to bed, keeps settling, a beam eases, a floorboard gives up the last of the day's footsteps. The walls lean into their joints and hold each other up without effort. Nothing in the house is working, everything in the house is resting into everything else. Your body is that house now, bone leaning into bone. Muscle draped over the frame like dust sheets over furniture in a room closed for the season. Every so often something in you eases with a small inner creak, a shoulder giving another millimeter, a hip letting the mattress take a little more. Let those small settlings happen. They are the sound of a structure at peace. And out, it warms and lowers. The chest so quiet now, the heart's small drum turned down to almost nothing, steady, patient. A hand tapping softly on a table in another room. You don't listen to it, you just live near it, the way people live near the sea and stop hearing it and are held by it anyway. You breathe out long. And the neck, the last narrow bridge between the busy head and the sleeping country of the body, let the bridge go slack. No traffic tonight, the head fully given to the pillow, heavy as a stone that has been in the riverbed 100 years, rounded, smoothed, done resisting the current long ago. Water moves over it, and it only grows softer at the edges. Let the night move over you like that. You don't have to hold your shape. The night will not wash you away. It only smooths. And out. The face now, one last time from far away, forehead like still water, eyelids weighted with warm coins, cheeks slack, lips barely touching or not touching, the whole face unwritten, no expression, no reader, a page the day finished and set down. Breathe out, let it all go with it. There is a smell to deep night, if you've ever noticed it. Cooler air, the faint clean scent of dark itself. Let the breath bring a little of it in, and give back a warmer breath in return. This quiet trade, cool in, warm out, you and the night, exchanging small gifts, over and over, neither keeping count. It's the oldest conversation there is, and it needs no words, and it will go on all night without you. Out in slow, and heavy, and held. Somewhere in the dark earth under the house, roots are doing exactly what you're doing. Lying still in the warm dark, holding on to nothing, drinking the quiet. Trees do most of their real living like this, unseen, unhurried downward. Let yourself root like that now, not gripping, just reaching down through the bed, through the floor, through the cool layers and resting there, drawn down not by effort but by belonging. The deep places are where rest comes from. You're allowed all the way down. And breathe out, down through the roots. The thoughts, if any are left, are only weather on the far surface now, small ripples on water you are no longer near. You feel them the way you feel rain on a roof from under thick blankets. Proof of shelter, not disturbance. Let them ripple, they can't reach this depth. Nothing sharp survives the trip down. By the time anything arrives here it is soft, and slow, and half dissolved, and it only settles onto the silt with everything else, harmless, done. And out, a softer belly, a looser hands. The breath, a slow tide going out over dark sand. And if sleep is close now, let it be close. Don't reach for it. Reaching is the one thing that keeps it away. Sleep is like a shy animal at the edge of a clearing. It comes when you stop looking, so look at nothing, want nothing, just lie here being warm and heavy and slow, and let it step out of the trees in its own time. It always does, wants to come to you. It has been waiting all day for you to be still enough, and you are still enough now. Breathe out and be still. The dark behind your eyelids may be shifting now, going soft and grainy, shapes that aren't shapes, slow blooms of dimness. This is the doorway, you don't walk through it, you drift through, carried, the way a boat at anchor swings slowly with the turning tide, rope slack, hull rocking so gently the sleeper aboard only dreams of it. You are that sleeper, the rocking is your breath. The anchor is the weight of your own body. You cannot drift anywhere but deeper into the harbor. It's out, long, gone. Warm, slow, down. The night is at its deepest hour or near it, the hour when even the roads rest, when the whole turning world is mostly sleepers, millions of them breathing out like you, a planet exhaling in the dark, and you among them, one warm point of rest on the night side of the earth, doing the oldest, simplest thing a body does, nothing. You breathe out, one of millions, held like all of them. And the bed beneath you has stopped being a separate thing. It's just the soft floor of your warmth now, where you end and it begins. No one is checking, the blanket the same, a warm border of nothing in particular. You are becoming, gently, a region of the night, a warm, slow, breathing region, with edges made of sleep. Out in softer. Let the last of the listening thin out. My voice is only a texture now, like wind under a door. You don't follow wind, you just hear it or don't while you sink And either is right, whatever you do from here is right. There is no way to do this wrong. Sleep has no test at the door. It takes everyone who lies down long enough. It is taking you now, slowly, kindly, by the heaviness in the arms, by the warmth in the chest, by the long, long breath going out. And out, heavy as riverbed stone, warm as banked coals under ash, slow as roots. And if you surface once or twice tonight, a half-waking, a turn, a moment of hearing the room, that's only the tide touching the shore before going back out. Nothing is wrong, you know the way down now, a long breath out, a soft jaw, the weight of the head, and the tide takes you again. It will take you as many times as you need. The deep is patient, it doesn't close. Breathe out and let it take you now. The room dissolves at its edges. The walls further away than walls can be, the ceiling somewhere overhead like a night sky with no stars needed, the door a rumor, the day a rumor, even the bed, now more a warmth than a place. Only the breath is near, and even the breath is leaving quietly out and out, like footsteps growing fainter down a long, soft hallway. And out, soft, dim, down, nothing to hold, nothing to watch, nothing to be for a while, but warm and heavy and slow. The dark leans close, the way dark does over every sleeper, old and calm and endlessly gentle. It has no face and needs none. It is only rest, standing quietly in the room, everywhere at once. And it stays, all night it stays. And breathe out. And the breath after that one, you don't even have to notice. It happens on its own now, in and out, the body carrying itself, the way it carried you before you had words, before you had a name. Breath was already there, rocking you. It never needed your help, it doesn't need it now. And out in slow. And somewhere in you, the last watcher, the small part that stayed up to listen, to check, to make sure, even that one is nodding now, eyes half closed at its post, finding nothing to report, the room quiet, the doors of the body all unlatched, the weight everywhere, and so it lets its own shoulders down, the watcher watched over, and it sleeps too. There's nothing on guard now, nothing at all. The jaw long since fallen, the tongue, a soft thing resting in the dark of the mouth, the eyes, two small warm stones under their lids. They haven't moved in a long time, they don't want to, the forehead smooth as a field under snow, nothing written there, nothing waiting to be written. And out. The shoulders are only warmth now, two low hills at the edge of the breath. The arms lie where they fell, and where they fell is right. The hands are open or curled, and either way they hold nothing. They will hold nothing until morning. They have the whole night off. The first full night off in a long time, maybe, and they know it. You can feel that they know it. The chest rises a little, falls a long way, rises a little, falls a long way, like something breathing in its sleep, which is almost what it is, which is what it is becoming. The belly soft, soft all the way through, a slow warmth turning over in there, unhurried, like a banked fire settling, the low back given up to the mattress, every part of it touching down, nothing arched, nothing braced, nothing held an inch above anything, full contact, full surrender, full weight. And the legs are far away now, two long warm shapes at the bottom of the bed. You know they're yours the way you know a field beyond the window is yours. Distantly, fondly, without needing to go there, the feet warm at the very end of everything. The last lights of a small town, left on, glowing, tended by no one. Breathe out, let even the noticing go quiet. It's all one thing now, one warm heaviness with a slow tide moving through it. No parts, no map, no jaw, no hands, no back, just this, breathing, sinking, held. And held. The bed holds you, the floor holds the bed, the ground holds the floor, the old dark ground, holding everything, the way it has held every sleeper there has ever been. You rest on all of that. It goes down and down beneath you, steady, unmoving, asking nothing. You could not fall if you tried. There is nowhere to fall. There is only being held and being held and being held. Out. So let go of the last thread, the thin one, the one that was still holding my voice. You can drop it now. It was only a handrail on the way down, and you're down. The voice can go on without you. It will get quieter and quieter, and it doesn't need you to hear it. Nothing needs you now. That's the whole gift of this hour. Nothing, anywhere, needs you until morning. Warm, and heavy, and slow. The breath goes out like the last light in a house going dim, not switched off, just turned low, low enough to sleep by. The whole house of the body dim and warm and quiet. Every room of it settled, every door of it ajar. The night moving through it gently, touching nothing, disturbing nothing. Out. And thoughts, if they still drift past, are only weather now, far off weather over some other country, a shape of cloud, a change of light. You don't go out to meet them. You watch them the way a sleeper watches, which is to say barely and less, and then not. You let them blur. You let everything blur. The edges of things were only ever daytime's idea. Down. A little further down. Like a leaf finding the bottom of a still pond, no hurry at all, rocking side to side as it goes, the water darker and warmer the deeper it gets, and the bottom, when it comes, soft, silt soft, settling there, staying there, done. Out. The heart has slowed to its night pace, an old drum played softly in another room, for no audience, just keeping the time that sleep keeps. You don't listen to it, it doesn't want listening. It wants only to go on quietly, and it will, all night, faithful, unwatched. And the breath, slower still, a long tide with long pauses, and in the pauses, nothing happens, and nothing happening is the softest thing there is. Nothing happening. Nothing happening. How good that is, how deeply, quietly good. The night outside goes on without needing you. Whatever sounds it makes far away. A car is somebody else's journey. A creak is only the house cooling, dreaming its slow wooden dream. The wind is only the world breathing out too. Everything out there is out there. And you are in here, in the warm, in the heavy, in the held. Unsafe. That word once more, laid over you like a second blanket. Safe. And then no more words about it, just the fact of it, everywhere like the dark. Out. Softer. You may already be going, it's hard to tell from inside. The edge of sleep has no edge, it's a shore of mist. You walk into it without ever crossing a line. Maybe you've crossed it, maybe you're crossing it now. You don't need to know, knowing is a daytime thing. Let it stay on the far shore with the rest of the day. Here there is only warmth, and only weight, only the slow going out of the breath, and out. And the body, wise old animal, is doing the rest. It knew the way all along. It was only waiting for you to stop steering, and you've stopped, hands off, eyes closed. The animal carries you now down the last of the slope, sure-footed in the dark, the way it has 10,000 nights before. Trust it. It has never once forgotten how to sleep. It is remembering right now. And heavy, and warm, and slow. The words are getting sparse now, like trees thinning at the edge of a field at dusk. More and more space between them, more and more dark, and the dark between the words is where you're going. The words are only stepping stones, and soon there's no more stream to cross. And out. Let the face be nothing. Let the hands be nothing. Let the breath breathe itself. Somewhere behind you, the day closes like a book. Softly, a book left on a table in another room. It will keep, everything in it will keep. Nothing escapes from a closed book overnight. Morning will open it or won't. Not your concern. Your concern is nothing. Your work is nothing. Your whole task now is the one the body is already doing without you. A sinking. A sinking. The pillow has learned the shape of your head, the mattress the shape of your whole weight, the room the shape of your rest. Everything has taken your shape and holds it. You fit here, you fit the night exactly, like a stone fits the hollow it has worn, like sleep fits a tired body, perfectly, with nothing left over. And out. Dim now. Everything dim. And the voice dim. And the room dim. The last thoughts dim and kind and going. And if there are dreams later, let them come as they like. Small boats on dark water, you don't row them, you only ride. And beneath every dream all night, this same deep holds steady, this warmth, this weight, this being held, it doesn't go anywhere. It's the floor of the whole night, and you're lying on it now. And breathe out. And again, without me. And good. And just like that. And the night has you. And the bed has you. And the deep, slow tide has you. And heavy. And warm. And down. And further. And soft. And nothing to do. And nothing to hold. And nothing to be. And only this. And only breath. And going out. And out. And slower. And quieter. Is the voice almost gone now? A last warmth at the edge of hearing, like a lamp turned down in the hallway. You don't need it. The dark is kind, the dark is yours. Sleep now. Let it take the arms. Let it take the breath. Let it take the last listening. And out. And soft. And down. And rest. And rest. And all night. And held.